Valley.
और आइए सीधे चलते हैं गुरुग्राम, जहां इस समय उपराष्ट्रपति सी राधाकृष्णन ब्रह्म कुमारीज के ओम शांति रिट्रीट सेंटर के रजत जयंती समारोह को संबोधित कर रहे हैं।
चंद्रगिरी जी, डायरेक्टर ओम शांति रिट्रीट सेंटर गुरुग्राम राजयोगी बीके शुक्ला जी, चेयरपर्सन जूरिस्ट विंग ब्रह्म कुमारीज राजयोगी बीके पुष्पा दीदी जी, भाई बहनों सबको नमस्कार। When I entered the campus, the Shanti Retreat Center, they gave me one small pamphlet. In that, the heading is Silence. Silence is the best way of worshipping God. The reason is, silence gives Shanti to the soul. It gives Shanti to the heart. It gives Shanti to the body. When you are calm, lot of positive thinking is coming to the mind. So, this is when I entered, I got that silence in my mind, but to my surprise, they introduced so many people working in various sectors, from aviation, doctor, social worker, administrator, scientist, so many businessmen. They introduced everybody, and to my surprise, they introduced one personality from politics. It's very difficult for a politician to keep him silent. That was the surprise for me. But everybody needs dhyan, that is silence, and that gives you a lot of energy inside. Now this center is completing 24 years of tireless service and stepping into its 25th year, that is Silver Jubilee. 25 years, one work, making the society more refined, more dedicated, to do the service for others is an immense work. Bharat has a rich heritage of culture and spirituality. Our nation has a leadership role to play in guiding people across the world to connect with Supreme. The tapasya and meditation of India's sages, rishis and munis from the spiritual backbone of the nation's timeless wisdom. Through the power of meditation, they unlocked profound truths about the universe, the mind and the self. Ancient Indian traditions like Raja Yoga, Vipassana and the meditative tapasya of our sages teach us the true strength emerges from within. The Brahma Kumaris have played a commendable role in continuing this great tradition. You have brought peace, purity and spiritual awakening to the searching souls and the minds of millions of people in Bharat and abroad. I appreciate the tireless service of the Brahma Kumaris, and I was told that this organization in these 89 years become the world's biggest organization in this field. I really thank God for blessing all of us to have such a wonderful organization. In this Amrit Kal of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, a certain ambitious goal for becoming a Viksit Bharat by 2047. A Viksit Bharat will see a nation emerge as one of the largest economies of the world. It's not going to be the just largest economy of the world, but it is going to be the biggest force in the world to make peace. That is going to be our greatest achievement. Everybody grow. There is a proverb in Tamil. ஒரு மனிதனுக்கு பணமும் அதிகாரமும் வருகிற பொழுது அவனுக்கு வர வேண்டியது பணிவு என்று சொல்வார்கள். That means when you got power and money, you have to be more humble. Then only the power and the money got its value. And the meditation is a tool to achieve this. There is no doubt about it. Meditation helps cultivate inner stillness, emotional balance. We have to be balanced all the time. Victory will come. Then for no reason of ours or the no mistake of ours, the defeat also come to us. It is just like sun rises in the morning, then the day comes. The daylight we enjoy, then the sun sets, the darkness comes. It is the creation of the God that like that the defeat and victory is also like that. We should take it with a balanced mind and approach. In this fast-paced world, they have become essential life skills. It enhances productivity, it enhances creativity, and it helps us to be good and well-being. Another point that our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji always stresses upon is that women should lead development in various sectors. And I am happy that the spiritual enrichment of our citizens is being taken care by the woman-led Brahma Kumaris Foundation. Since 1937, this foundation has led a spiritual movement in the world. And this foundation has the presence in 110 countries around the world. This is a huge achievement with the blessing of the God. Bharat's spiritual richness is our greatest civilizational treasure. It has been woven through thousands of years of wisdom and cultural refinement. From the time of the Vedas and the Upanishads, our spiritual traditions remain rooted in universal values of peace, truth, and compassion. The great saintly Tamil poet Thiruvulluvar, on excessive thinking, he said, "Orubaludum வாழ்வதறியார் கருதுப கோடியும் அல்ல பல." He says that the unwise have a million thoughts in their minds, yet they do not even know whether they will live for another moment. Nobody knows when the end is going to come to us. But we cannot be worried about that. What we should do is, when we are living, how much positive things, how much good things, how much good service to the society we can do, that will give enormous peace in our mind. Focusing our mind on righteous thoughts is important to live a contented life. We should never compare ourselves with others. God has never created all are equal. All are equal by soul, but not all are equal by efficiency. The efficiency and talent differs, but that doesn't mean that we, the efficient people, the talented people, have to ill-treat others. No. We have to treat everybody equal. That is where the human race is outstanding than the other lives. The Gita teaches us, for those who have conquered the mind, it is their friend. First thing is, we have to conquer ourselves. Should have a deep thinking within us, how to correct ourselves. Once we correct ourselves, we have the capacity to correct the society. I am immensely happy to note that the Brahma Kumaris and this retreat center have helped people to focus their thoughts and mind towards performing our dharma. If you follow the dharma, definitely the victory is yours. If we follow the dharma, the peace is ours. Peace of mind will not come to us unless we follow the dharma. We do harm today because we are powerful. That maybe a victory looks like on that day, but that is not a permanent victory. Our conscience will kill us slowly but steadily. That's why we should avoid negative thoughts. That's why we should not hurt others. Sharing his thoughts on meditation, our great leader Mahatma Gandhiji has once said, our life is a long and arduous quest after truth, and the soul requires inward restfulness to attain its full height. Mahatma Gandhi is not a saint, but he is having the saintly feeling inside, saintly thoughts inside. That is not because of anything else. That is because of the legacy of the soil. Even the ordinary person, they will have a saintly thinking inside, but we have to groom it, and it has to be perfectedness should be added to that. That is the job of us. Our center has when I said your center, then Didi told me, no, it is your center, she told me back. From that, I understand this is not my center or your center, but this is our center.
तो उपराष्ट्रपति सीपी राधाकृष्णन ने गुरुग्राम स्थित ब्रह्म कुमारीज के ओम शांति रिट्रीट सेंटर के रजत जयंती व शुभारंभ के आयोजन में हिस्सा लिया और अपना संबोधन दिया। बताया कि कैसे ब्रह्म कुमारीज भारत की जो प्राचीन हमारी सभ्यता है, संस्कृति है, उसको लगातार बढ़ावा दे रहा है। फिलहाल के लिए इस बुलेटिन में बस इतना ही। लेकिन